Episode 60. As the Christmas decorations were already hung on the tree, everything was coming together so nice. Grace and Michael were preparing for a spectacular Christmas. Really, baby's first Christmas and the first Christmas with Elijah and Jennifer. Everything was going really well. As Grace was taking some time out to finish her foreword on her book, Michael came into the green room. How's everything going, Grace? Going really well. I really relax a lot when I write this book. What are you writing about? I just write little notes about different things. I just want to keep a journal more or less. I'm not really actually writing the book, I'm kind of journaling. What are you journaling about? Mainly about the Japanese music that we've been listening to. Tell me more. Okay, hold on. Let me save this. Enter and save. So, what I've been really getting a lot from is Mrs. Yokoshoto has been teaching me how to relax, and it's really helped slow down my anxiety. Oh, by the way, don't we have therapy today? Yes, we do. Okay, let's not be late. Hold on a second, Grace. Let's go in the kitchen because I'm gonna finish my coffee, and you're probably gonna need some water. So as Michael and Grace go into the kitchen and discuss just overall things that they have going on for the week and sip over coffee and water, they discuss the day's events as they realize they have to finish decorating the tree. Michael, I just figured the kids can do the rest with the decorating of the tree. That's a great idea. So we're going to finish decorating the tree tonight? Yes, I figured tonight after dinner, after we put away the dishes, we have the kids finish decorating the tree. That would be excellent. The new year's upon us, so I don't know if we have any special plans, but with three kids, we're going to stay in. That's a great idea, said Michael. I don't have any plans but staying inside anyway. Besides, we're not going to stay up till midnight to watch the ball drop anyway in New York. No, I have no plans on staying up to midnight. With the way we sleep around here, we'll probably conk out at 8 o'clock anyway. That's true. Most of us sleep at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock anyway. How's the water, Grace? Oh, it's so good. I have popcorn, and I don't know. Now it's all caught in my teeth. I have to floss my teeth, so give me a second. Okay, Grace. I'm going to finish my coffee while you're flossing your teeth. Okay, I'll be right back. As Michael finishes his coffee and puts the dishes away, there's a knock at the door. Come on in. Hi, Nan. Hi. How's everybody doing? We're doing good. A little exhausted. Exhausted? Yeah. We just woke up. Really? What time did you wake up? Well, we woke up about 6 o'clock. The baby was up early. We had to change the baby's diaper, and we've been up since. So you don't get to sleep in much. No, not really. We're up a couple hours in the middle of the night, and she is breastfeeding, so she's right in the bathroom right now, flossing her teeth. She said she had popcorn. How's Grace feeling? Said Nan. She's doing pretty good. She lost a lot of weight. Wow, that's great to hear, said Nan. Do you mind if I sit down? Said Nan. No, sure, sit down, relax. So what's going on with the kids? Well, the kids are at school. This is their last day, I think, or tomorrow. I'm not sure. I have to ask Grace what's going on with their schedule. I think today is the last day, said Nan. I think this is it for the Christmas vacation. I'm not sure. I'll double check because we have to finish decorating the tree. We decorated the tree late this year because of all the things going on with the baby. Well, that's understandable. Your schedule hasn't exactly been normal. No, it hasn't, said Michael to Nan. Well, would you like some coffee, Nan? Actually, I would like some water. So Michael gets Nan some water, and Grace comes in. And as Grace and Nan start talking over a glass of water, this gives Michael time to escape a little bit. Hey, Nan, Grace, I'm going to go in the other room. I got to check my work email just to follow up with some things. If there's anything you need in the meantime, just as a precaution, we do have to go to therapy here shortly, Grace, so be ready in a few minutes. I'll see you later, Nan. Okay, Michael, I'll see you later. Remember, Grace, we have to leave in about a half hour. Okay, Michael. So Michael goes into the office to check his work email. Ooh, I can understand why we need therapy. Wow. I better call work just to double check. Something tells me I better call work. Okay, let me call. Hello? It's Michael Smithton. How's everything going on? Is well, wait a second. Is this Michael Carrington? Yeah, it's Michael Smithton. How's everything? Everything okay? Oh no, really? The printer's out? Is it the cartridge or the printer? The whole printer. Are you sure? So let me put you on speaker. Hold on. Okay, Michael, tell me what's going on with the printer. You think the printer's broke? I think so. Okay. The other printer's working though, right? Yeah, but you need the other printer to work. Can you just use the other printer for the time being until I order another printer? Yeah, I think we can manage without the other printer. Okay, let me see what I can do to see if we can order another printer. I know it's close to Christmas, so. Okay, says Michael Carrington. Okay, I'll order another printer. I'll find out. Let me just see if somebody can go look at the printer first before we buy one. I'll call the appliance store and see if they can have a repairman look at the printer before we go out and buy one. Okay, if you see a repairman come in to look at it, just make sure he has his ID on him, okay? Don't let anybody back there without showing their ID, okay? Michael Carrington says, yes, I understand. Okay, great. Thank you, Michael. I'll talk to you later. All right, great. Bye bye. So, Michael has to call the appliance store for a repairman to look at the printer. Hello, appliance store. Yes, this is Michael Smithton, Smithton Motors and Rentals. Our printer is not working. I need a repairman to look at what's going on with our printer. It's a large Xerox machine. Yes. Can you have somebody go and look at it and see if it needs replaced? I mean, the option for us is that we don't want to have to replace it if we don't have to. You can have somebody go by this afternoon. Do I have to be there? No, I don't have to be there. Okay. Let me put you on speaker. Okay, so Melissa is your name? Okay. I have a daughter named Melissa too. That's great. Thank you, Melissa. So basically what you're saying is you can have somebody there by 1:30? Yes. Okay. Well, then just make sure somebody shows the ID at the desk so that we know that it's a legitimate visit. Oh, okay. Listen, this is the last thing we need a week and a half before Christmas, but we need our printers to be working in working order. So, Okay, so 1:30. Okay. All right. I hope they can save our printer because we don't want to go shopping for a printer anytime soon if we don't have to. Yes, I understand, says Melissa from the appliance store. Okay, thank you very much, Melissa. It was nice talking to you. We'll see. What's the appliance store's um, engineer or who's could actually be there to work on it? His name is Marcus Williams. Okay, Marcus Williams. He's actually the person that's going to be looking at the printer. Yes, he's a very good engineer kind of guy. He's not actually an engineer, he's actually just a repairman. Okay. All right. So Marcus Williams, and he'll have an ID and he'll have a card. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Melissa. I appreciate it. All right. I'll call the office and let them know that Marcus Williams will be there. Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. I'm calling. I need to call or email them. Let me call them. Okay. Michael Carrington. Hey, this is Michael Smithton again. Okay. The appliance store is going to send a repairman to look at the printer. His name is Marcus Williams. He will show his ID. He will be there at 1:30. He's just going to look over the printer and see if it needs repaired or if we have to buy a new printer. I was going to email you, but I decided to just directly call you. It's a lot easier just to call you and let you know what's going on. So just expect him to be there at 1:30. Let me know what's going on. Okay? Or I'll call you to follow up with you. Do you have a hectic day ahead of you? How's everything going on at the office? Is it busy? Yeah, it's busy, said Michael Carrington. It's super busy. A lot of rentals today because of the holidays. Yeah. Normal traffic, but more than normal. Okay, that's understandable. It is coming upon the Christmas week, so I expect it to be busy. Okay, Michael, I'll let you go. Okay, thank you very much. It's nice talking to you, Michael. Let me know what's going on, okay? Or I'll call you. Okay, talk to you later. Bye bye. All right. After Michael clears up the office issues, he realizes that Nan had already left. Okay, Grace, let's get ready for therapy. Yeah, I'm feeling a little uptight, so I think therapy will be just what I need. Okay, Grace, let's head out. Mom and Dad are working on their house, and the kids are at school, and we have our little baby Melissa to go with us. So, do you have Melissa ready? Yeah, I got Melissa right here. I just want to let you know the printer went down at work, so they have somebody coming to look at it. So I have some things going on at work, so I'll have to follow up with them at work later on today. So it's just the way it is, I guess. Okay, let's head in the car and let's head to therapy. Okay, I got the baby, so let's head into the car and let's head to therapy. So as Michael and Grace head into the car and put the baby in the car seat, they head to therapy. Grace, I got the baby. Just relax in the wait. I'll be in the waiting room. You have nothing to worry about. Everything's going to be just fine. Okay, Michael. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Grace. So good to see you again. You ready for a good session? Yes. I see your husband has the baby. Your daughter is getting to be one pretty little girl. She sure is. You feeling under stress? Not really, but it comes and goes. So how's your journaling going? It's going a lot better. I've been journaling on the computer. Thank God. You're finally catching on. Are you doing any art therapy? Well, not as much as I would like to, but I have been doing a lot of therapy as far as music therapy. Yeah, and how is that working? It's working out to be actually very beneficial. I've been doing neck rolls, I've been doing stretching, drinking a lot of water. Great. You're actually putting some things in application. I would like you to continue doing that on a consistent basis. Just remember, if you're consistent, you'll notice more positive effects of that. I understand something, but I have a question, said Grace to Nicole. Is all this just to alleviate the anxiety that I feel, or is this just part of the condition I have? Well, it's part of the condition you have because of a result of a lot of trauma and abuse. Okay, I'm listening. Well, you've been through a lot and you took on a lot. So, naturally, under the circumstances, said Nicole to Grace, your circumstances really put you through what most people would normally call overwhelming amount of stress, and you have a lot of triggers. So, what was the last? Where did we leave off last with Miss Creighton? She said to end relationships that were destructive. And did you? Yes, I did. I have tried to come to a complete end to the relationships that were causing me anxiety or triggering me. And how do you think that is working? Well, so far, it's just now in progress. So I'm just going to say, for the time being, ending those relationships are just in the process of happening. So you just initially initiated it. Yes, it's just in the initial stages. Okay, so how do you feel about that? I feel good about it because I put a stop to what was going on. Okay, Grace. So at least you started the ball rolling. Do you think you could follow through on this? I need support. Do you have a support system? Yes, I do. Do you use your support system? No. That's where you're having problems then. You need to use your support system. So let's sit down and think about ways that we can utilize our support system. Okay, I'm ready when you are. You got to use your contact list and call people when you feel like you're in crisis. Do I have to be in a crisis to call them? No. It's called prevention. You call them when things are good. When things are going well, you have a relationship established, so you don't have any reason to be manipulated like you have been. When people ask you for money because they know that your husband has money, that should be your red flag. You should know by now. If somebody is asking you for money because of that reason alone, that should be one of those reasons why you should avoid them. You should be talking to your husband about this. So I would encourage you to communicate with your husband in the next session or between now and the next session to have a dialogue with your husband about people asking for money because of that reason alone, so you can establish a trusting relationship with your husband, because he needs to know that he's being left open to being vulnerable to these type of attacks. It'll help you open up the lines of communication with your husband. Believe me, your husband needs to know that people are taking advantage of you. He can protect you more too. Your husband trusts you. Now, the spending money, this might be aggravating your condition. And I'm not sure, but I'm just going to take a wild guess at this. But your husband spends money, and it's because he makes money. And it's not a question of how much money somebody makes, it's the question, how much money is in your budget to spend? Maybe you need to get on a budget plan on how much you're allowed to spend and how much you're willing to spend. Well, I don't spend that much money. I just bought him a watch because I appreciated what he did for all the people that he's helped. So I don't go out and overspend. But my husband has been known to spend a lot of money on his employees. He does have a pretty big budget as far as buying a house and buying a car, but he spends wisely. He invests in his business. He makes a lot of money, but he spends a lot of money. So it does concern me that we're not on a budget like we should be. So there are some things that I want to address that cause anxiety for me. That might be the root of a lot of things that maybe you need to discuss with him. He says he's discussed it with his financial planner, but I think that he needs to discuss it with you directly. You know, you got a good point, Nicole. A big part of your marriage is trust and honesty. And if he's discussed it with his financial planner, he needs to also discuss it with you as well. Yeah, that's so true. It's a big part of a marriage to be honest with each other about how you spend your money, about where the money comes from and how it's spent. It's really the reason for a lot of divorces, how money is spent. Even if you make a lot of money or you don't make a lot of money, you should know where your money's coming from and where it's being spent. Because there's so many people being scammed these days, you have to be honest and truthful with each other. You have to be very careful today with all the shady people out there. You can never be too cautious anymore. That is so true. I've been caught up in scams before too in the past, so I do understand. That's why I get nervous. I know my husband's an honest man and he works honest and he works honest for his money, or I wouldn't be married to him. So there's a lot I need to discuss with him about that. And I can have a conversation with him about that. And I don't know if it'll be between now and the next time I see you, but I can at least start the dialogue with him. Excellent, said Nicole. I think that's a root of a lot of your anxiety. Once you open up to your husband, I think a lot of your anxiety is going to disappear. And all that stress that you're feeling and that feeling of being overwhelmed, because you're paying for a private school, you're paying for a new house, you're paying for a new car. That's a lot to take on all at once, plus a new baby. I mean, I could see why you're feeling the way you're feeling. You're feeling a little overwhelmed by all this. I mean, you just got married not just almost a year ago, and you're taking on a lot with him. So, what I would do is discuss and get real with him and say, listen, we need to get honest about our finances. We're taking on way more than we normally would have took on. And just be truthful about everything that you need to be truthful with him about. And just tell him how you feel. It's not that you disagree with him. It's that you just want to see everything on paper. Being as tax season's coming up, this is the time to ask him about taxes and how much is going in and how much is coming out. You know what I mean? Says Nicole, the therapist. Absolutely, Nicole. That's exactly what I want to know. I want honesty. I want trust. I didn't get that in my previous marriage. All I got was headaches and trauma. Well, I think a lot of your headaches and trauma was all related to financial abuse. And it's not unusual to feel the way you're feeling. As Nicole and Grace continued to talk about trauma and abuse and financial reasons for why Grace might have been under stress, Grace calmed down completely. Well, Grace, I think we got to the root of a lot of your issues today. And I think we really laid the groundwork for what I think will be mostly what you're going to be dealing with the next couple weeks as we go into tax season. I'm sure you're going to feel a lot better once you talk to your husband when the time comes. So, I want a progress report about how you confront these concerns. I want to hear about daily journaling, how you continue to do therapies at home, and how you feel about walking and journaling and all the stuff that we've discussed. So until we see each other the next time, let me know when I see you next how you're doing. And I'll leave you at that. So I'll see you at the next appointment, said Nicole, the therapist. Thank you so much. I feel so much better. In fact, I feel like my battery's recharged. Well, you're doing excellent. Every time you come out of therapy, you're always doing better. Listen, everybody notices my demeanor after therapy. It's always obvious I'm doing better after I get a therapy appointment. It's always incredibly, well, let's just say I have a whole different outlook on life when I have a little one on one. Well, it's great to see you, said Nicole. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you. As Grace goes out to the lobby. Come on, Michael. You ready? Oh, you therapy really does you a world of good. Let's take the baby and let's go home. Whew, Grace, you look like a weight of whatever it was on your shoulders, it's been lifted. Do you want to stay here in the lobby for a moment? Yeah, let's stay in the lobby. I feel like some of my problems have been overburdening me. And I just feel so much better. And while I'm sitting here in the lobby, we discussed some things, and I'm going to talk to you about it when we get home. Well, we don't have to talk about it now. We got to get home because we have kids that are going to be coming home from school. So we'll talk about it another time. But if it's so imperative that we need to talk about it today, we can always sit down after dinner and talk about it. Okay, honey. First off, before we do anything, I need to kiss my daughter, Melissa. My baby girl is so cute, by the way. And I have to kiss my handsome husband. You're looking more handsome every day, by the way. And baby, you look so good right now. I can't believe how therapy, what a difference it makes in your life. You look like a whole different person. I do. I feel so much better. I feel recharged. I feel much better. I know you're nervous, Freck. Being a new mom is not easy. I know it's not been easy being new to this whole experience, but you're doing a great job. You took on a whole lot when you took on being a mother. I don't think you really see how much you've progressed, but wait till you look back at this and wait till you see how well you're doing. Being a new mom to 3 children all at once is a big responsibility. You've done more than most moms have ever done. First of all, first of all, you took on Jennifer, Elijah, now Melissa. Those are you have challenges that a lot of new moms don't often have. You understand? And I understand because I understand myself as a new dad, the challenges we both took on being new parents. So just take it easy on yourself. Slow down. Take things in stride. You get what I mean? I get what you mean. As Grace wraps her leg around his leg and says, but one thing I definitely need is I need romance. And since I lost all this weight, I'm feeling a little You know. You know what I mean? She said to Michael, I know what you mean. You need some little kisses and flowers and romance. And then, our anniversary's coming up soon. Valentine's Day, that wedding anniversary of ours. Oh, I haven't forgot, said Michael. In fact, I have something special in mind. Oh, you do, said Grace. Are you going to clue me in? No, I can't. Some of it's a secret, some of it's not. But I'm going to clue you in on one thing. It definitely has something to do with our wedding. Well, whatever it is, whatever plans we have, I can't wait till our wedding anniversary because we are long overdue for a night out. I promise you, Grace, you will not be disappointed. Mom and Dad is going to babysit the kids. I'm going to leave Michelle for a night off because I think Michelle has a boyfriend now. Michelle has a boyfriend? Yeah, I think so. So she's going to want Valentine's Day off too. Everybody that has a boyfriend gets a night off, okay? Let's just leave it at that. But in the meantime, mom and dad are going to babysit the kids. Mrs. Yokoshoda is going to be there to babysit the kids as well. It's just going to be me and you for Valentine's Day. And we're going to have some plenty of time to get reacquainted, spend some time. We're going to go out to dinner. And the rest is all planned out accordingly. So you have it all planned out? Yeah, it's a candlelight event. And I have it planned that way because I want you to know. Michael, can you just tell me, please? I don't like secrets. Okay, Grace. We're going to the bed and breakfast that we went to in Arkansas. Okay, that's good. We're going to stay one night. Mom and dad are going to stay over with the kids. And we're going to the bed and breakfast. And we're going to have one night off from all the responsibilities. They're going to take care of Melissa. They're going to take care of Jenny. They're going to take care of Elijah. And and if Jessica has to fill in and babysit, they have Jessica's number. In fact, Jessica volunteered to babysit anyway. That's the plan. That's the plan for Valentine's Day? Yes. Now, as far as the gifts are concerned, I can't tell you about the gifts. I just told you what the plans are, though. Well, that's good enough for me. Okay, listen, let's go home. Let's take our baby home and let's head home. We can talk more about it on our way home from therapy. Yeah, we just sat in the lobby and talked about our love life. That's okay. That's called therapy. It's called romance therapy. Okay, I can live with that. So, what kind of flowers are you ordering? Let me say this. Take a wild guess, Grace. And you only get three guesses. Um, Cherry blossoms? No. Red roses? No. Yellow roses? You got it. Okay, so yellow roses. So, what kind of outfit do I need to wear? I don't know. I like that overcoat you bought at Express, and I like those high top boots that you bought, and that skirt. So, kind of go with a nice outfit because we're going out to dinner. In Arkansas? Yeah. That same place over by at the bed and breakfast? Exactly. Okay, so we're going to go out to dinner at the bed and breakfast. Exactly. And wear some loose fitting clothes so you can relax and take it easy because we're only going to be there for one night and one day. And then we're going to come home and enjoy our family for the rest of the weekend. Okay, sounds great. So that's our Valentine's Day. Our plans are set. Now, as far as everything else is concerned, the rest is all kept under the wraps. Okay, that's good. You don't you have to contact your employees about the printer? Oh, yeah, that's right. I better contact them right now. Hey, Michael Carrington, did did he come? Oh, he's there? Is the printer working? It is working. Oh, that's great news. Oh, thank God. Okay, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Well, that's good news, Grace. Finally, you get some good news. Let's go. Grace, let's get the baby and go home. Okay, I love you, baby. I love you too. And this is the end of the episode.